What's going on YouTube? Mike here again. Carlos in the back. Oh man, how you guys doing? We miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss everybody.
Quarantine life is not treating us well.
No, man, we are busy bodies.
Look
in
at
this whole lockdown. Yeah, look at this. Can't even get it.
Dude, I can't even hit up. How many of you guys try to cut your own hair? For real.
All I've been doing is tanning.
We miss you guys.
Yeah.
But we're trying to create content for you guys that doesn't involve us racing
Going
or
to
whatnot.
the shop, going out, going here, going there.
We got to be quarantined. Stay
We're
safe,
at home,
guys.
too.
The all motor, check it out. We can't even call it the Corona
thing.
K. We
Yeah.
can't. Well, beep, I'm gonna beep that
can't
out.
Even say that.
We can't call it the coronavirus or whatever.
We can't use it.
YouTube's like, no,
Can't use it.
you can't use it. So we need
A new name.
a new name. You should give us ideas of what the new name is by what we actually are going to wrap the all motor.
Yeah.
We were gonna do this after we put the motor in and everything and get it finished, but we decided to skip a step, okay? And give a shout out to our sponsor, our wrap sponsor. Let's get it out here.
Which is really cool for them to send us.
Dude, it's Carla.
An
Carla
entire wrap. Yeah, it's almost like they took my name and made it the female version. But good. So, it wasn't planned. Carla Wraps, never used it before. Never seen it. Never even heard of the name. So,
We're gonna test it.
this is going to be a really, really good R&D video, I guess you would say.
Absolutely. You're a
Right?
professional rapper.
So, yeah.
Rapper
so,
dog.
Look, I've talked a lot of crap about other companies. I only use very select few vinyls. There's only 3 companies I use. I use 3M, I use Avery, and I use KPMF. And KPMF is one of those where you don't want to use. But every other brand out there, and there's a lot of them, I will not touch. I've tried them all. Well, not all of them, I'm sorry, because I haven't tried Carla. But most of the brands that are out there, like Hexus and stuff like I don't like it. It doesn't work well for me. It might work well for other people in different temperatures, different climates. But for me, it sucks. So this is going to be a test to see if we can actually get a more cost-effective film that we can use. I would be able to use it in my everyday work environment when we go back to work, right?
Oh, we're gonna.
One of the main things
Go ahead.
about all of these companies is that they each have a color or a few colors that the other one doesn't.
Right.
So, with that being said, we ordered one of the craziest colors they had on their website.
So this is announcing. This is going to show the audience what our all motor Civic is going to look like. It's going to look like. Let's check out this. So that's why I wanted you, after we wrap it, I want you guys to put like what our name of the car should be.
Bro.
After what it looks like, right? So, bro, what happened? You gonna show us?
I'm gonna dump it out.
We got it.
Dude.
Let's see in the light. Let's see in the light. Oh my unicorn
it is so
dust.
It's gonna be like unicorn. We're gonna have to call her unicorn or something.
Something, bro. Like
yeah,
fairy
it's got
magic.
it's
It's
got
like
a
a.
green, pink, purple hue. But then
What is this
if you're
called?
not
What's
in
this
the
called?
sun,
This
come
is-
this way.
Okay.
If you're not in the sun, it's more of a cement gray. See what we got here.
Oh, okay. Now see, I could get it. I can get a real good influx.
View of
So
it.
that is
So for
sick,
those
bro.
that want this color, if they like it once we do it, it's called the Color Shift Film Chameleon. Color is actually white laser. This vinyl. Oh wow. Okay.
So this is
Which
like an
cool.
extra like protective, so it doesn't.
Yeah, because you know when these things are rolled up and do this to each other.
Oh, it like scuffs it.
Yeah, it's paper on the backside, and Vegas is known for all the dust and stuff in the air. So when you have this stuff sitting and stuff,
Oh, do you have
and
like dirt in between?
and you're unrolling and unrolling, it scratches the living shit out of it.
Whoa.
So start laying it, and we'll find out.
Ooh, let's get started.
Yeah, we'll get this stuff on there.
I have to tell you, if you guys are interested in any of the Carla wraps that we're using today, there's actually a link down below with our coupon code. You get an extra 8% off. So give a shout out to Carla Wraps if you guys are interested in wrapping your own car and getting material. Really cheap, really affordable, and great stuff to wrap with.
We didn't take the door handles out just because we can cut right around it, but
Yeah.
in most cases, like customer cars, we definitely do take brake lights out, headlights out, handles, molding, you know, whatever's pretty much easy to remove. This car, like I said, this is a race car, so we're not really too worried about that.
Yeah, we need it to look good from the grandstand.
Exactly. So the problems we have sometimes when wrapping a car and it comes into like channels like this is people like to put the vinyl over the wrap and then, you know, vinyl like seal everything, pretty much lay everything, and then at the end they like to heat this area up and push it in and install it. For us, we've had issues in the past where we've done that, and along these edges it'll start bubbling up. We've had that issue with the carbon K, but we've obviously learned. So on this car, we actually, if you can see on the other side, when we were laying it, we laid these channels first, and then we worked around the edge, and then we worked it down so that we don't have that issue where it bubbles up around these edges. But as you can see, the channel looks pretty damn good. So now that he's done laying everything, I'm just gonna go around and cut all the edges and lay all the edges. Just work all the material in. You can see he already did this edge. You can see how nice that looks all the way down. Alright, we're prepping the rear bumper. As you can see, there's a lot of paint imperfections. So what we did is we went ahead and knocked it down with some 1000 grit and water. And now Carlos is just going ahead and wiping everything down with alcohol. Make sure we got no contaminants in it. But we're hoping, like this stuff, it's nice and smooth now. It used to be nice and rough, so you'd be able to see it through the wrap. So we're gonna show you that even if you do have the car paint underneath it, you definitely do have to sand it to make it smooth. It's not gonna be perfect, but this is gonna look a lot better with the wrap over. You're not gonna see a lot of this. Actually, you're not gonna see any of this. It's looking promising. It's just looking on some spots where it's not running to stick. And what the heat also does is actually it helps the, I guess, the material stick.
It activates the glue, yeah.
It activates the glue. So that's why you see Carlos with the torch every now and then. Let me see a lot of...
We need a lot of adhesion at these parts so that it doesn't try to come back.
Yeah.
This sucks because plastic aerates, so it has like pores in it, and that's why it lifts over there, because it's just straight plastic. Yeah. And the air comes through it, it kind of gasses out, especially in heat and cold. Plastic changes. So if it doesn't have like a hard coating of some sort,
yeah, like paint,
you know,
that's why it's kind of hard to wrap plastic parts.
Yeah.
And you'll see some parts, you know, have issues, but the real issue right now is on these tight corners because of it being plastic and semi-painted. Not liking this. You gotta how to force it.
Definitely laid a little. Oh, this is our problem over there.
Yeah, I got the same problem over here. So we're gonna try and see if maybe you can work it evenly, and it lets the material lay itself practically. Problem sometimes with these colors, that when all this heat in these corners, it distorts the color, but it's looking pretty promising right now.
Good. I said the material's really nice. It doesn't really change much.
Yeah.
The stretching or anything. Did a good job. First time using this material.
Yeah, first time.
Not gonna be my last.
Oh, the surgeon right here.
Right?
This is the, dude, we're losing light, but
Bro,
we need to
you
get the.
You gotta see this before tomorrow, but the color shift is so sick. I wish we had more light, man. You would. It doesn't. Do
I
it
get the
justice.
rainbows. I get the.
Yeah, but it's so much more. I mean.
Oh, we're losing light,
Yeah,
but people
we're
can
losing
see.
light. Yeah, they can see
People
some
see.
of it.
So
Dude,
let's see
it's
your
so
progress
cool.
right now.
It's
See,
so cool,
see
bro.
in the shade is just like has like
yeah,
a
it's like gray,
like a
almost like
white
cementish
gray,
white
cement
gray.
gray. Dude, I dig the bumper cut. They didn't see this
Right?
yet.
No, they haven't seen any of this. I cut the bumper to kind of give us space on the bottom and did one of those like Street Fighter kind of looks where it looks cool, but
I've seen
cost
people where
effective.
they cut it straight across.
yeah, no.
No, but he did the curve.
yeah,
Oh,
some side action,
dude, that is
One
so
little bit of side
so
action.
sick, bro.
right? Teardrop it. So, I love it. I mean, it came out great. The body's really bad, but you know what? This material, amazing, bro. Like
To
really-
cover?
dude. No, to anything. Like to work it, to use it.
Yeah.
The glue is perfect. Like I would compare it to 3M. Like I really would. It's like that good.
Really?
Yeah, because the car is so beat up that usually cars in this condition, all the edges and everything,
Yeah,
will
like-
start to peel up really bad. And I
Uh-huh.
did it in the middle of the sun, and I didn't have any of that. And it has a really good post heat action to it. What I mean by that is most people don't know, but when you're done wrapping a car, wrapping a part, you want to post heat it, which means you heat it up to about 75 degrees, 80 degrees. Some people heat up a lot more, but I don't overstretch my film. So about 75 to 85 degrees with a torch, with a heat gun.
Yeah.
And what that does is it sets the memory. It erases any memory that it had before from being flat, and it resets the memory into
be
the
like
curve, or
whatever
the shape
curvature.
that it is. We got a lot of materials out there, Avery being one of them, that when you try to post heat, it does a backflip.
Oh, like
It curls back.
oh.
The opposite of what it should do. No matter how you stretch it, if you overheat a corner or anything, it jellies and it flips back. This does not. This, it can barely be tacked on there, and you have it at the right spot, and you torch it, and it literally eats. Like it folds right in.
Like it's like a
It's
sheet
perfect.
shrink that
It's
goes.
perfect. It's
it like
perfect.
hugs.
It works really well.
All right, guys, we're finishing her up right now. We're gonna show you guys the surprise of it finalized and actually all done. So we're gonna get back to work. But if you like this video, please like, please subscribe. Also, get our discount for Carla Wraps. Shout out to Carla Wraps for sponsoring this video. Till next video, guys, take care. Peace.